MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. It'll be Division Series play here in Diamond Dynasty between the 51s and the Braves. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to first. Played on the backhand. And a diving effort there as he beats him to the bag for the first out. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Shortstop, Elvis.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Hard hit ball to second. Throw will be in time to first, and Hughes is looking strong here. Chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Cepeda will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, center fielder,
Ball one.
Blackmon.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackmon. Around second. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Sends runner at third here, nobody out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close to 1-1. The 1-1 from Lincecum. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trumbo racing back to the track. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Turned on down the line. Lincecum ready, the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Upton's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Orlando Cepeda, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. Hit out toward second. Gordon is up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Pitch on the way. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So striding forward now, Brandon Belt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, Mark Trumbo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. So still 2 away, and Justin Upton will bat next. Standing in, Justin Upton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, George Springer. He'll start things off now against Tim Lincecum.
Right fielder, George.
Takes
Springer.
a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And he got him.
Batting sixth, catcher.
Ready with the first
Ryan
pitch. Here it comes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Heading out towards shallow right. Belt has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Settling in now, Marcell Ozuna. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will indeed make the play. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Gary.
Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
So coming to the plate, Tim Lincecum.
Tim Lincecum.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. The pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw won't get him. Raisel Iglesias comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. D. Gordon will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. A little roller toward the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Springer is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Coming to the plate now, Raisel Iglesias. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Raisel Iglesias.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Charlie Blackmon stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. High pop-up. Bryant is there for it. 2 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Correa.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Belt over to his left, and that retires the side. Riding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. stepping in and ready for another shot. Brandon Belt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Mark Trumbo. He reached on a single in his first try. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
Here's Lincecum back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff hitter. 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Orlando Cepeda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zimmerman in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. And he lays off for ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Ready now, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Brian McCann started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Trumbo will put this one away to retire the side. Here's Justin Upton now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder Justin Upton.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Gary Sanchez becomes the first out of the inning. Tim Lincecum swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And Lincecum offers at that one and misses, and he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Boy, he's not picking them up at all. 2 swings and misses right now. You're not feeling confident at all if you're in the batter's box.
Striding into the box, D. Gordon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ozuna is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman Justin Turner.
First pitch now from Lincecum. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Curveball that time, not even close. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Belt is in pursuit. 1 out. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Gordon Trying to get there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Pitcher, number 26.
Now to the plate, Raisel Iglesias looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Jim Edmonds will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. To first, fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's Carlos Correa now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Ozuna rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score the runner from second. Digging in and looking for more. Freddie Freeman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Into the box, Orlando Cepeda. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. In to score the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. Here's George Springer. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. David Robertson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another shot now. Elvis Andrus. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here it comes now to Andrus. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single. Chris Bryant is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another chance. Brandon Belt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Felipe Rivero is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
Not a good at-bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too
Center fielder number 8, Justin Upton.
Justin Turner will be called on as a pinch hitter here.
Justin Turner.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Here's the catcher, Brian. It's more than a century old, but still one of the best around as you get a great look at Fenway Park here in Boston. We've got Division Series Diamond Dynasty action in this one between the Braves and the Republicans. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show.
Charlie Blackmon
sends that one out of play for strike one. A windup and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. All here in New England. 60 degrees our game time temperature. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he might end up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Sanchez finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Blackman is retired, and there's one away.
Shortstop, Carlos.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Correa backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So stepping in, Joe Say.
Joe C.
Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Martinez.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Tap down the line. But that one rolls foul. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that. Now batting, Orlando Cepeda. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Orlando Cepeda.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Martinez. 1 away. Here's George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ellsbury moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ground ball right side. Turner has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Charlie Blackman. He'll start things off now against Tim Lincecum.
Left fielder, Charlie.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Hit to third. Freeman's got it. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High in the air into shallow left center. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Justin Turner. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Justin Turner.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Zimmerman is over and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. The pitcher, Tim Lincecum, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to second and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
The center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Gary Sanchez.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's Lincecum now on 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here's Lincecum now on 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Second baseman, Trey
Into
Turner.
the windup and the pitch. Trey Turner is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Stepping into the box, Zach Greinke. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And this is fouled straight back. Lincecum ready. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. Throw into second. Throw won't get him. Digging in the switch hitter, Joe Say. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This is when he's at his best. 2 runners in scoring position, and this is what he...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Correa.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Third baseman, number 5.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Freeman.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ellsbury going back to the track, And it bangs off the monster. Correa rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. Digging in for his second at-bat, Orlando Cepeda. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. 2 down. Ready for another chance. George Springer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time and the side is retired. Digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Charlie.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in to try it again. Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a swing from Zimmerman as this one's on the ground to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Lincecum ready, the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Freeman is there, 2 down.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-2 coming now from Lincecum. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Lincecum readies another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1 and 2, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is... Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Braves, catcher, Brian McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Ellsbury is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Justin Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Say. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Now in the box, Marcell Ozuna. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting number 55.
So striding forward now, Tim Lincecum. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Second baseman, Trey Turner.
Here's Lincecum back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff hitter, 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
Zach
Into the windup and the pitch. Zach Greinke stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. And he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Another 0-2 home. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So he sets him down swinging. Charlie Blackmon becomes the first out of the inning. Carlos Correa is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Towards second, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Blackmon racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 3-2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And that's in there, base hit. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3. Here's George Springer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter's going to be aggressive, and he pulled the string with a beautiful changeup.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Brian McCann. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that in. Ready once again, Joe Say. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Joe
now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Here's J.D. Martinez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know, he's about at the point right now where I figure one more base runner, and that might be the end of the line for this guy.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation, tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Grounded to third. Freeman is up with it. A throw to the plate. And he's safe. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Murphy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
I like the idea of the bunt right there. Now he finds himself down 0-1, but you know.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Blackman racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Trey Turner swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that is digging in once again. Justin Turner. Rysella Iglesias.
Justin Turner.
And a ball pop foul to the right side, out of play. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hard on the ground toward short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Marcell Ozuna. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready for another chance. Tim Lincecum 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fred McGriff is into the on-deck circle now, so that's going to be all for Tim Lincecum.
Number 27.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he is in there. Here's Charlie Blackman now. 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ken Giles comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. Fouled back. Runners are at first and second with one away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now. Carlos Correa stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Martinez giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher coming on here as it'll be the
Perkins.
Aaron Judge is up off the bench. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now and headed for third. So striding in. Jacoby Ellsbury.
Number 2, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around him here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung it a couple.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. Digging in the switch hitter, Joe Say. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
So striding forward now, J.D. Martinez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Springer is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Ozuna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Hunter Strickland has been summoned from the
now pitching.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Freddie Freeman. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Freeman
takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Line toward the gap in left center. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Orlando Cepeda. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1. Ball chop foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Here's George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The catcher, number 16.
Here comes the first pitch. Brian McCann stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. High pop up. Murphy is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now batting. Ryan Zimmerman.
Republicans. First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
On the ground to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Striding in, Daniel Murphy, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off them.
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. Perkins comes set. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.